I believe that everyone should be aware of the ways that we waste energy, helpful tips to save that energy, and the outcome when we save that energy. We all have bills, and most of us dread them. And we honestly owe a lot of that to the amount of energy that we use. On the poster I have lighting, heating and cooling, types of windows, washing and drying, and unplugging items. These are just a few of the ways that we can help save energy. The cost of heating and cooling is what I'm going to begin with because it is the most common talked about. On an average summer day, Americans' air conditioners provide enough cold air to produce 16 trillion ice cubes. That's a lot of cold air. And in the wintertime, we do the opposite. We use lots of heat, which also uses lots of energy. There are lots of ways that we can do to help solve the problem of wasting this energy, and ceiling fans is what I'm going to begin with. They consume as little energy as a 10-watt bulb. That is much less than the 2,000 to 5,000 watts that central air conditioning uses. Most people do use fans, but it is also used along with air conditioning. When using a ceiling fan, turn the thermostat up about a degree or two, and remember that ceiling fans cool people, not rooms. So when a room isn't occupied, turn the ceiling fan off because it's not going to be cooling the room and no one's in there to be cooled. Ceiling fans are also helpful when using heat. They can run in reverse, which circulates warm air near the ceiling down to where you can feel it. You might not think this helps much, but some rooms can be 15 degrees warmer near the ceiling fan than at the floor. And by using a ceiling fan, it can reduce this difference to only 3 degrees. Another way is insulation. Insulation helps keep the room temperatures that we hope for. Without insulation, we are always, turning the thermostat up or down, trying to keep it the temperature that we want it. And with the insulation, it will help keep the temperature more consistent. Caulking is also another way to reduce our home's heating and cooling bills by up to 40%. Caulking is used for air leakage, and that way, the air that you run in your home or the heat that you run, it doesn't leak out to the outdoors where it's not needed. Using double pane windows is another way that can help keep heat or cool in or out. Using double pane windows can retain twice as much heat as a single pane window. Another way that we waste energy is lighting. Did you know that the color of your walls can affect the amount of energy used? By using a lighter wall, that means that the light can be recycled. By striking the wall and bouncing off, it still illuminates the room, which can lead to a 25% energy reduction. And you can also, instead of using a lamp or your ceiling light or anything, open the curtains because direct sunlight is 100 times brighter than the sunlight from a strong reading lamp. And your parents are always telling you to turn off the light when you leave the room and everything. Well, we need to continue to do that as we get older. Now, washing and drying clothes. Everybody loves it. Yeah. The average American home washing machine is used more than 400 times a year. Washers and dryers can account for as much as 25% of the electricity used at home. And as much as 90% of that energy consumed by washing machines goes into heating the water. Use cold water as much as possible because there are a few fabrics these days that still require hot water to be washed. Energy efficient washers will also help with reducing the energy that you use because they only use 18 to 25 gallons of water while the normal washer averages 40 gallons per load. Washing dishes, that's another fun thing. Dishwashers are also known for using lots of energy. Wash by hand is one option for saving energy. Try to only wash with full loads when you're using a dishwasher. And use short cycles for everything but the dirtiest dishes because they still get the dishes just as clean but use less water and less heat. And if your dishwasher has an air dry setting, use it. Heat dry settings use more energy because you're having to heat it. Make sure to, and when you're building a home and installing appliances and stuff, Make sure to install your dishwasher away from your refrigerator because the heat from the dishwasher makes the refrigerator have to work harder to keep cool, resulting in the use of more energy. And of course, when you take showers, you're also wasting heat and energy, and you can help that by using energy efficient shower heads because they can reduce the amount of water by 50% by cutting the flow rate. They don't push as hard. And then you have your items that you plug in, your hair dryer, your straightener, your phone, and everything, and you just keep them always plugged in. And when they might be off or something, but just because they're off doesn't mean that it's not using energy. So unplug items when they're not in use because it can save the energy. Water heaters are also responsible for about 31% of the energy used in households. Watching how much hot water you use while showering or washing clothes or anything is a very simple thing to do to help. And I believe that everyone should know this because I'm just starting out on my own and it helps me so much. And I just think you're not only saving money, you are also helping the world and saving the environment. And I got most of my stuff, all of it actually, from this book. The title is 30 Simple Things You Can Do to Save Energy and Money. It's amazing how much you can do. It's just it's only $5. It wasn't very expensive, and it can just help you so much.